My name is Kei Kim from Kojima. I will be introduce our company and case of developing a smart massage chair using Kaizen platform. Kojima is #1 healthcare brand with a combination of cozy and massage. Company has over 70 years of history since 1945. I'm sure that Kojima is one of the prestigious company in Korea. Under the title of Human Science, we always do our research and develop to become a leading company in healthcare business. Recently, sales has been rapidly grown up because of the exporting business. In today's society, we are living a very complex and busy life through work and driving, shopping, meeting and raising children. All of these hard works, people get body tension and fatigue. This should be released immediately between body and spirit should be balanced. There are many ways to recover your body, like take a bath, deep sleep, but we think the massage chair is one of the best ways to improve your quality of life by relieving muscle tension and correcting your body shape. You may agree that massage chair is already must-have item in Korea. We always think what skills we can develop to improve our quality of life. To make the movement of massage ball more varied, we try to develop massage sequence in various ways. And we thought again how we can be more comfortable in massage chair. Until now, developing massage chair was very limited, but we are now use IoT to connect product and people. So through all this, we are dreaming that massage chair can be communicate between people and people. The Tizen platform made it possible for us to control what we imagined, to control other appliances and to interact with other devices. Also, Bixby can be used to control the massage chair with a simple voice command, which makes more convenience to use. And SmartThings application allow you to control the massage chair using remote control and mobile. You can use the smart home to open the door or control the lights while you are sitting massage chair. You can change the TV channel while you are sitting without the remote control, and even operate the robot cleaner and air conditioner. Finally, we've developed the world's first smart massage chair using Tizen platform. Not only focusing in massage chair, we are interested in develop various peripheral for communication as well as connecting various devices. So far, I have explained the introduction and the development of our company and products. From now on, President of Diancis Hyobok An will announce more detail on Tizen. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I'd like to introduce Tizen and explain the smart IoT device with Tizen SmartThings and Bixby. My name is Hyobok An. I am Tizen specialist and CEO of Diancis. our company doing hardware and software development. Especially, I have expertise in Tizen RT, Linux kernel, and device driver development. Prior to go main subject, I'd like to introduce Tizen and Tizen-enabled hardware platform. Tizen started 2012 and released up to Tizen 5.5 that support IoT and intelligent service, mobile, wearable, and TV as well. Tizen is based on the Linux operating system as an open source, and it covers from low-end to high-end device. Already have more than 100 million Tizen devices available in the market. There are several choices of Tizen-enabled hardware platform. Raspberry Pi is very popular hardware platform that supports Tizen operating system. This can be used for evaluate your Tizen operating system. The SET and Anchor series is based on the system on module. So it will be made more easy to success your development, product development. It also provides some baseboard for development kit. The SAT series have two kinds of SOM module, quad-core SOM module and octa-core SOM module. The SOM module including the CPU, memory, EMF flash, CPU element, and peripheral I/O interface. In the baseboard, they implement all of the external interface, including wireless and Bluetooth. The octa-core is a similar architecture, and it is also including the octa-core CPU with DRAM, EMF, CPU element, and I/O connectivity. Anchor series product have two kinds of series right now. Anchor 3 is used with dual-core processor. Anchor 5 use quad-core processor. Especially dual-core Anchor 3 is focused on the IoT device, and quad-core Anchor 5 is used on the general-purpose device. Especially Anchor 5 is used on the smart chair that I explained in next slide. So from now, I'd like to explain our experience to developing the smart chair control tablet based on Tizen, SmartThings, and Bixby. The process of development is we are developing the hardware board and putting Linux kernel and device driver and Tizen operating system. After that, we implement the application, control application, and cloud adapter application. And then we use the SmartThings. We need to implement the plugin application in the mobile. So we implement the plugin application for mobile device. After that, we implement Bixby support and home appliance control and remote maintenance service system. This slide shows what we are doing. The massage control tablet is located on the left side of the massage chair. Generally, it is including the user interface to control massage chair. And this massage chair can be controlled through the SmartThings or Bixby, and it can be conjunction with some home appliance device together. And it also have remote maintenance system. It can be allowed to some company can handle this device. The massage control device is implemented from the control board. So after we design the control board, we put in Linux kernel and device driver, and then we install Tizen 5.5. After that, we implement the application. The main application is implemented with three parts of application: Cosma agent and widget application and user interface application. This application is based on Tizen native SDK and .NET framework. This is inside of the controller. So this is control board, Actually, this board have machine chair interface. We use the UART interface to control it, and have a Wi-Fi interface to communicate between the cloud, and have a what is that? Yes, EP LCD interface and touch for user interface control. This is show you more detail. As I tell you, we use Anchor 5 SOM module on the board. So Anchor 5 SOM module include quad-core CPU and DRAM, eMMC, wireless LAN, and Bluetooth with CPU element. As you know, the CPU element is must-have in the IoT device. And we also implement 8-inch LCD and touch screen to control by user interface, and have a key button and massage chair interface. As you know, in order to use hardware device, we need to porting Linux kernel and device driver. So at the beginning, we are porting the Linux kernel and device driver to hardware board. And then we implement the OEM adaptation layer for Tizen support. And this is a major application we implement. Actually, we have 3 applications to implement. First one is widget application. Normally, widget application is used for launch the main application and show some status indicator. Main application implement the massage control user interface and massage control management function and massage mode management feature. Massage chair control agent. Actually, this is a very important feature, and it is implement mode adapter to control the board, and maintenance adapter for RMS interface, smart cloud interface, and one main control unit. Actually, these 3 applications communicate by use 2 unidirectional message port. Status is came from Kojima agent to widget application and main application. The command can be delivered from widget application and main application to Kojima agent. Main application implement user interface, and this is use some identical way. So it can be easy to change the user interface. This slide shows some example of user interface. This is home application UI and home with status indicator, and this is show status user interface for massage chair operation, and this is some setting the user interface. The main application implement the massage mode control and massage mode management. Massage mode can be automatic mode, manual mode, or some other modes can be possible. And the management feature have such as body scan, adjustment, status setting, and gear control feature. The main controller implement the service application. The main controller initiate the service application and processing the application. It make the battery status from the board and write the command to the control board. And we access the control board, we call board adapter. This is a control message control board, and this is communicate with the UART serial interface. So this is gathering the data from massage control board, and it will be processing what kind of command we receive, and then we are deliver the status information to the another application side by use message board. And when the other application writes some command, then we also write the data through this service application. When we access the peripheral device from Tizen application, Tizen application provides the peripheral API. So this slide shows some example about peripheral API access. This is write data through the UART controller. The SmartThings adapter implement communicate between SmartThings Cloud and Control Tablet. So generally, this SmartThings adapter will be get or set some data from the cloud and they are set or get data to main controller. When we use smart things, we need to implement plug-in application for mobile device. So with this application, we can control massage chair on the remote side. So this is shows some example of plug-in application user interface. So this is a window on the mobile device. So you can power on or power off or start some special operation mode of the massage chair. The Bixby is allowed to control your massage chair by use voice command without touch screen or press any key button. For example, if you want to turn on the massage chair, you can just say turn on chair, turn on massage chair. That's enough. Finally, we implement home appliance control conjunction with massage chair. For example, if you start the massage chair, then the vacuum cleaner can be cleaning your room automatically. After finish the massage, the vacuum cleaner will be returned to home. This is another way we use. Okay, until now I explained about the Tizen and our development experience for smart device with Tizen, smart things, and Bixby. Thank you very much.